So we're standing here on a misty October late afternoon, and I'm here with James Boosey. Love the name.
Thank you.
Is this a natural pond, or did you put the pond in?
Yes, it is. It's actually a spring-fed pond, but yes, it's a natural pond.
That's fantastic.
We have a lot of water on the property, so it's a great habitat for waterfowl.
Is that why you chose the property?
Sort of. We were looking for a property of this type, and this was available. We just wanted a nice piece of land that had sort of varied terrain and lots of natural resources that we could then work with that.
And now you have ducks and geese and chickens and cows and pigs and sheep.
That's correct, yes. We have everything.
And dogs and
we
kids.
are a mixed farm. Our approach to farming is a little bit old-fashioned. We're a mixed farm, but every element is cooperative. And we try very hard not to add anything new until we've mastered, or at least are adept at, what we were doing before. So, for example, we started with chickens, and then we added the ducks, and then we added the geese. And we started with pigs, and then we added the cows, and we added the sheep. But every time we do something like that, we make sure that it's balanced, and we make sure there's a purpose for it, there's a market for it, and they all work together. That's really important. And it's the same with what we grow. We started with the microgreens, and then the last 2 years we've been working a lot on the gardens and finding our niche with growing. So we tried to grow fairly specialist things that are a bit more unusual or have really good flavor. And I think flavor is a core of what we do. We're kind of obsessive about that. We want to make sure that everything we produce is the best. For me personally, I'm not interested in quantity. I would rather work with a few people really, really well and produce the highest quality food that we can produce. That's kind of the approach that we take. And our ultimate aim is to do everything. We want to prove that a mixed farm can produce all food. So we could literally supply a family of all their food, or we can supply a restaurant all their food. That's our ambition. And we're probably 60% of the way there, I would say. We wanted to be, I suppose, the cliche, self-sufficient. We find that diversification helps. And also, that's why we did it. We weren't doing it for commercial means initially. And then I have a restaurant background, so I started selling to restaurants, and it's kind of snowballed from there, really. And then, obviously, the duck eggs, the popularity has been huge.
You don't see duck eggs readily available.
No.
You really are bringing something to market that is unique.
Yes. We're one of the few in Missouri that's raising ducks, particularly like this. Once people try them, they prefer them because duck eggs are much richer. I mean, they're obviously alkaline as opposed to acidic like a chicken egg. So they have a milder, creamier flavor, and they're just heartier. You know, they're more satisfying, and they have a lot more yolk, which is what everybody wants.
Absolutely. So tell me about your geese, because you have geese as well.
We got geese for two reasons. I like them, and I think it's very, I don't know, traditional farm. You've got a goose, and they've always been used as watch animals. That's predominantly what they're for, because they have extremely acute instincts, and anything that's not right, they will alert you to by honking.
Oh, wow.
And screeching. And right now, they're really protecting these guys. You know, if there's any kind of predator, they're going to know about it and alert us to it. And they'll alert the dogs to it. The dogs are trained to it. And then they also lay eggs. And a goose egg is, I think, probably the finest egg you can eat.
Really?
Yes. They're obviously huge. They're a very seasonal treat. You only get them for a few months of the year, and they're just delicious.
So how many ducks do you have compared to chickens?
It's a fairly equal number. I would say we have between 300 and 400 chickens and 300 and 400 ducks. Now I know that's quite a lot difference, 100, but I've given up counting them. So we also have one Jersey cow called Mimi. She's our milk cow. What do you think of that, Mimi? You're gonna be famous.
two pigs.
Yes, the two boys. These are Berkshire pigs. They're a great pig. He's friendly chap, aren't you, Bear? Sometimes he rolls over. Oh, there we go. Go on all the way. Go on. Go on. Go on. So there you go.